Greetings and welcome to Miles More Motivation, the show that's designed to give you more happiness, fulfillment, and obviously more motivation. In this episode, we're going to talk about patience. How do you develop more of it? Why it's so important? For me, patience is vital because have you ever decided that you want to achieve a goal, accomplish a goal, gone for a goal, and then when you haven't got it yet, you become frustrated, you become annoyed, you become, why isn't it here yet? Kind of like children, you know, when they're in the car, are we there yet? I believe that in the world that we live in today, with the technology that we've got, we're so used to Wi-Fi being fast and so used to trains running every 2 minutes that I believe that we've developed a much lower threshold for patience. And for me, patience is vital, you know. Over the past few months, we've been in this lockdown, if you're watching this video live, and that's really tested probably a lot of people's patience, wanting to get back to work, wanting to get back to normal life, restaurants, coffee shops, seeing family, hugging people. It's required us to really develop patience, and actually I feel that it's been a really valuable experience. I feel that a year from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, we'll look back on this experience quite fondly if we choose to. And one of the things I've really got out of this experience is recognizing the importance of slowing down and of having more patience. In this video, I'm going to share with you 3 ways that I've developed more patience and 3 ways that I think you can too. Number 1 is what I call seeding, right? If right now you have a goal in your life that you want to achieve, it's really important to make sure that you're planting seeds. So many people will say, you know, oh, I want to be fitter, but then they're not doing anything about it. You know, I really want to quit the job that I'm in that I don't enjoy, but they're not doing anything about it. It's really important to know that if you have an aspiration and you feel like you're not making any progress on it, you need to make sure that you have actually planted the seed that will potentially grow into the thing that you really want. So many people, I think this gets overlooked. Now you may be watching this video if you're a high achiever and you're like, Miles, I'm constantly doing this bit. Like, this is not the bit that I need to focus on. Then patience, there you go, there's a clue. We will get to the next bit for you. But so many people, I know that I'm one of them, that I'll look at a goal and I'll go, oh, you know, I haven't even planted a seed on that yet. So how can I be frustrated that I haven't got it yet? Haven't even made, you know, like we have an aspiration to move, you know, to a warmer climate, and there's certain things that we at the moment haven't done, right? There's certain things that we haven't done. There's certain kind of property brochures and research that we haven't done. So I can't stand here and say, oh, why hasn't that dream of living in the sun happened yet? I haven't planted the seeds, right? So it's really important that you make sure that you are planting the seeds if there's a dream that somewhere down the line you want to fulfill. Next, let's assume that you have planted the seeds. The next thing you've got to do, coining that phrase of planting seeds, is you've got to do what we call goal watering, right? What does that mean? Well, goal watering ultimately means if you have planted the seed, you know, Miles, I've planted the seed, I know what I want, I've written the goals down, I'm doing the work. You need to keep watering that goal every single day. So I'm going to use the fitness analogy again because I feel like it's one that resonates with most people. If you have a goal of a certain amount of weight loss by a certain day, you need to water that goal every single day. You need to make sure that you're eating the right foods every single day, that you're cutting out the sugary stuff, that you're getting the right amount of sleep, that you're doing your workouts. That's what we mean by goal watering. That's doing the habits that line up with the plants being seeded, with the seeding, right? So you've got to make sure that you plant the seed, that you've made a decision. This is what I want, this is what I'm going for. I planted the seed, I put the stake in the ground, and then you've got to make sure that you're constantly doing the habits every day that will lead to that. Not every 3 days, not every 3 weeks. If you want a great relationship with your husband or your wife, you can't just have date night on a Saturday and then be an idiot for the other 6 days a week. You've got to do the work every single day. And then the last thing, you need to have what I call reward checkpoints. If you've seen in my previous videos, you'll hear me talk about, you know, what to do when you're one of those people that says, you know, I'll be happy when insert goal completed. one of the most profound things for me was when I decided to start doing what I call reward checkpoints. Reward checkpoints means on the journey towards your goal or outcome, you must have checkpoints. For me, it's kind of at least once a fortnight where I have a reward for some amount of progress that I feel is going to lead up to the ultimate goal or outcome. So for example, these videos are me doing kind of habits that lead up to an ultimate goal for my coaching business, right? These videos are a component of that. And I will make sure that every time I record a video, every time I produce a new piece of content, I will give myself a reward for that. It could just be to go for a walk for 20 minutes, to reflect and just kind of tell myself, I'm really proud that you did that. I'm really proud that you're putting this much effort in with your videos, with helping people, with your message, that you're really training, that you're really putting in work to really help people. Really proud of that. So a reward doesn't have to be ordering new trainers online, but knock yourself out if that's what makes you feel good. It can be as simple as just taking time out for a walk in nature, meditation, having a nice hot bath with expensive oils in. I don't know, whatever it is for you, but I'm saying when you reward yourself on the journey towards your goal or outcome, it will give you more added fuel and motivation to keep going at those times where maybe you feel not so motivated, right? So I hope you've enjoyed this video around developing patience. If you have, hit like, hit share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will see you next time. Miles